Hi everyone, so I just wanted to share how I was able to do the audio through the TV, but also to both Woojers, technically all four Woojers, my friends' Woojers, including mine. So there's a couple of different things that you can do, but this is going to be based off this receiver that I had purchased through Amazon, which you guys can too. It's about $26, and I think there's a $2 coupon right now. But I originally bought this, which is by Reiyen. It's one of the ones that the Woojer company had recommended in order to do Bluetooth to two different items, but I found a better way to do this because I originally was going to mainly use the Woojer Vest in order to play games like Beat Saber and Pistol Whip and things like that. But I don't use headphones. I've never liked using headphones while using VR because I like to hear the things going on around me. So, first off, this one is a Bluetooth 5.0 Bluetooth receiver or transmitter. RX means receiver, TX means transmitter. It can't do both at the same time, but a couple of different reasons why I went with this one is one, it's made by a company called Giveet. So you can actually find this on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description below. But this one actually has a built-in battery, which is the first thing I wanted to do because in case I wanted to use this for something else, this has a 12-hour, I believe, battery on it. But also at the same time, you have the auxiliary port on here, and it comes with a adapter so you can hook it into red and white on there too. Now, the TV I'm going to show you this on is going to be a Sony TV. In particular, I think I've only seen Sony TVs with headphone outputs, but you might be able to still do this if you use the red and white stereo connectors with your TV also. If anyone does try this, let me know if that works. It should work without having to change the inputs, but let me know. I'm not quite sure. So first off, this is Reiyen. It allows for two Bluetooth through USB, but the downside is the PlayStation, for example, doesn't have the ability to go through Bluetooth and also the HDMI at the same time. Huge issue here, especially since I don't have a Bluetooth soundbar, so this was not going to work for me. So this is actually being returned. But I'm going to show you I'm going to show you how it connects to my TV, and I'll be right back. Also, everyone, just so you know how to pair this, I'm going to show you how to actually pair both devices at the same time. Once you have this on, you press this button twice, and then you put your Woojer into pairing mode right here until both the lights come on. And you'll see that. Once it does that, both are in pairing mode, and now they're paired. Now, if you are also going to pair your vest with it so you can use both at the same time, you can actually do it by, again, pressing this button twice and then turn your Woojer on into pairing mode. Once that goes into pairing mode, sorry, that dropped out for a moment, but there we go. Now they're all paired to this one device, and that way all the audio will go through both of these at the same time. And I'm going to show you an alternative way to do this also in case you wanted to do 4 Woojers at the same time, and you'll see that in a moment. If you are doing 4 Woojers at the same time, you're going to actually have to do a slight bit of hardware connectors, which are basically the auxiliary cables that it came with. So what you would do then is pair both the Woojer vests or both the Woojer belts, or whichever ones, to the actual device. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go from the headphone port on here over into the input here. And once you do that, whatever this receives, this will go here. So this allows for both devices to be connected at the same time, and basically you would just do the same connection with the other Woojer vest and strap also, so that way you can actually have 4 devices connected rather than just the two, because this only allows for 2 devices at one time. So this is how you would set this up, and it allows for 4 Woojers to be used at the same time. A moment ago I actually put the headphone port for the transmitter onto the wrong thing. So it's actually just cord from here to here, and that's how you connect those two. So now on the back of my TV, I have a Sony TV. So again, they have an audio out for headphones located right there. This is a feature that is one of the largest reasons why I usually end up getting Sony's versus other TV brands, but also at the same time there's other reasons. But for this purpose, I'm actually going to show you guys that this is one of my favorite features. The downside is this TV does have the stereo. Not sure if you guys can see it with the light, but it does have the stereo, but it's only for input, not for output. So this doesn't actually help me at all, which is why this headphone port is amazing. So basically that piece right here, this would actually just go into the headphone port right here. And that allows for me to actually put audio through the HDMI and the TV speakers, but also to transmit to the Woojers. Now, if you have another TV brand like Samsung, which actually I have a Samsung, so let's go check that out. So I checked out the Samsung and I noticed that the connectors are only for input on this TV also, and the only output it has is the audio optical output, which would not connect to the Giveet Bluetooth transmitter and receiver. So if your TV has this, you're going to probably have to go with another output or Bluetooth transmitter in order to do this connection. So definitely check the link below. I'll see if I can find something for you guys. I'm not 100% sure if this will work for you, but try it out. Let me know if it does work. If it doesn't, you will be able to return it to Amazon within a certain amount of time. So just make sure you read the instructions for that too. In case you guys also make sure your TV has a either headphone port or auxiliary output, or make sure it has the output for these. This is the only way that this will actually work for your TV. Just a heads up, I just checked the Samsung and it doesn't have the connectors for output for either of these, so I can't actually do it on the Samsung whatsoever. So just make sure you check the back of your TV. I will put a link to another one that might do what you need to do. I noticed that Samsung had the input or the output for the optical. So that is another device, not this one. So if your TV only has the optical output, you're going to have to probably look at another device than this. But if you have output for either of these two connectors, this will work just fine, because it actually does come with the connector, so you can actually just plug this into here. One-handed. And there we go. So that's how this one connects to a TV if you don't have a Sony and you don't have the auxiliary output or headphone output from the TV. So again, hopefully this fixes some of you guys' issues. I would probably say if you're only doing Bluetooth, this is probably the way to go through headphones. But if you're going to actually want to use the TV, say to watch a movie, things like that, but you want the actual bass kind of like in an IMAX theater, you're going to probably want to go with a different connector, just because this did not work out too well for me and what I wanted to use it for. This also allows for me to use the Woojers in a much wider array of ways than to actually use it through just Bluetooth. So again, like watching a movie, I would rather use this than use Bluetooth headphones. That way other people in the room can actually watch the movie while I experience the movie, or if everyone wants to watch a movie while also experiencing the movie, this is the way to go. So again, like and subscribe, and if you want to see more stuff from me, definitely keep checking back in with the channel. But again, if you subscribe, you'll actually see these videos anyway. So I'll see you guys in the next video.